What's going on, Dandy Crew? It's DandyDrew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. This is going to be a little bit of a different vibe because we're going to be doing ultra chill Catan. Just going to be vibing out, hanging out with you, playing a fun game. No big consequence, win or lose. I think we're going to have a great time with this one. But we are in the first position. Man, there's a lot of options here. Really liking the wheat. The wood is definitely quite rare here. Also the ore as well, so you kind of look at these spots, like the 8510 are great, the 694 plays really well, knowing that this is the best wood. You know what? Let's see here. Problem is, if we go 694, I don't think we're going to get any brick. So maybe we might have to pivot here. 8510. It's kind of the wheat monster pick here with the 8 brick. Also not a bad pick. I think probably straight up, probably one of the better picks is the 8510. Just very good, very solid. And I'm feeling a little bit greedy. So we're going to point up. The bot knows what it wants. Gotta love to see that. Really hope you've had an amazing day. A lot of good stuff going on in the channel. I really appreciate your support. Coming out, sharing your vibes. Ooh. 8310 by Mr. Blue. I'd say that's a very enterprising pick. 8-4 is a very good pick for the rest of the board here. We could certainly take it, play off the brick board, have a good time, go to 9-10. You know, while we're here, I really want you to think about, what wins have you had this week? What are you trying to accomplish over the next few days, next few weeks? This is like a great video for us just to relax, have a good time. We're playing a game that we love. We're playing a game that brings us a lot of joy. And honestly, there's a lot of games on my channel where it's just like competitive energy. We're fighting, we're bouncing around. This is a great opportunity for us just to chill, have a great time. At the end of the day, playing a game is really about having fun here. Okay, so looks like we're going to get all sorts of shenanigans with this pick. 6-3-11 is probably going to be open. 8-4. Like I said, that's also a lot of fun. Wow. What do we do? What do we do? We have just about every choice in the book here. I think 6-3-11 with the sheep port makes a lot of sense to me. Nice roads here by orange and green. Whoever wins this race is probably the biggest loser of them all. But that's okay. Now, one option, we could go 3-4-11 and point left and just try to be ultra greedy, but probably 6-3-11, start with the good sheep. Actually, I said I was going to be chill, but I didn't say it. I wasn't going to be greedy. So there's that. There we go. Operation 6-3-11 has commenced. Cool. Okay. Well, green is a bot. Orange pointed left here, which doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. And we've got a pretty straightforward game here. Perfect. We're going to need at least one extra 3 there so we can make sure that we get our settle. 5 would be great. Now we got to go find a brick somewhere. Well, it looks like our boy Blue is the target. Thank you for the brick, sir. Sometimes it's too easy. Uh-oh. Oh. The bot is our friend. We appreciate you, green. Yeah, let me know if you like these kind of series where we're just relaxing, just vibing, hanging out. I think we've got just a pretty chill game here with 6-3-11. And now the bot's getting soloed. I guess Orange really wants to win this race to my settlement. Oh no. Oh. Okay. 9-2 apparently is the priority for. Oh, no. Never mind. I gotta stop acting like I know what I'm talking about here. Okay, 1-5, and we are alive with the 6-3-11. Also, too, I mean, if blue doesn't find a way to get moving, we could backtrack to the 8-4 with the right set of rolls. Very unlikely, though. Most likely, we'll just go 6-3-11, 9-10. Buy all the development cards in the world. Call it a day. Yeah, I'm very excited. The channel has been doing fantastic. We've been having a great time playing on Twitch. I'm really excited for 2024. We've got some very, very lofty goals. Oh, and who knows? Maybe somebody wants to do a sheep for ore here. Absolutely wrong. Okay. A knight is not a bad thing. Okay. Unfortunate the bot's just losing sheep on that 6 block. Not a problem. And as soon as we settle there, we can play a knight, free up the 6 for the robot, work as a team. Now, what is blue going to do here? It kind of feels like blue has to run for the 4-8. They really only have one additional settle, the 5-10. Now blue's coming for my spot, which I'll be extremely disappointed if they beat me to it. I guess one thing is I could solo the 8 if I'm feeling spicy. I'm probably feeling spicy, so I'm probably going to do that. Ore's good for me. Mono's good for me. Hopefully he 7s too. Though I don't think he has it. He might have it. Be very unfortunate if our greed did not pay off. I'm also tempted to just mono for the spot. I think the 6-3-11 is so good that probably worth just snagging it and then going to the sheep port. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Well, if you're blue here, I guess where are you going to block? I think there's a very clear block here, which is probably the 5. And what's kind of nice too is that even if blue robs us, you know, he can't fully break our hand. He takes a sheep, he takes a wood. Well, we'll at least have one of them. Exactly. It's a decent amount of wheat on the 4. I'm also tempted to, if a 4 rolls again or a 10 rolls, I might just rip the wheat and settle. It's a small price. I really want to say thank you to everybody who shows up to this channel, shares your support, shares your love, comments. I do my best, my absolute best to keep up with that and try to be present with you in the community, though the channel's getting busy. Giving blue the business here. And look at that, the first point goes down courtesy of Mr. Green. Now the wheat mono is a real thing. We could certainly mono wheat. It gives us a city and it gives us the wheat that we're going to need for the settle. That's a pretty great play. So I'd love to hear a 5 mono in that settle city. Here we go. Nope, but that's good enough for me. That is a lot of wheat. Is that settle city? By golly, it is. So we're going to settle here. Now at home, I want you to think, where is probably our best city? Well, realistically, you've got kind of two main options. You can go to the 8-5-10, which is a very big spot, very good, or the 6-3-11. I think on the basis that we're going to be using our wheat after this, and then the 10 is a great roll, and we also have the one wood already in our hand. I kind of like the 8-5-10, and I kind of feel like if we do the 6-3-11, okay, we get more ore, which is similar to the 10. We get more sheep, but if a 3 rolls, our hand gets really clogged with wood, which doesn't look very attractive. So 8-5-10 it is. I would say that's a pretty good mono. I usually say that with a monopoly, you want to try to get at least 2 points, and the fact that we could settle and then city, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and losing the 5 sucks, but it also hasn't rolled, so not much loss there. And little thing too, because we did road settle here, oh my goodness, we did road settle on the 6-3-11. Jeez Louise. The wood is now doubled, so I kind of like the idea of having a 5 doubled, the 3's doubled. We just have very good effective rolls here. And a very good effective 7 as well. Okay. Well, I'm not scared of anybody, so that's always fun. But I do think blue has the ore, but also green. Let's go give, or sorry, orange. Go give orange some love. That's what I want. That's what I like. There is the 5. We thought it didn't exist. I think that's a good point in Catan. A lot of it's about being patient. It's always funny to me that certain players get frustrated or blame rolls and blame colonists for bad dice. You know what? It all goes exactly the way it should in the long run. Being patient, enjoying the process. Important. Nice block by Mr. Blue. Though I think you're going to have a hard time stopping us overall. Beautiful 4. Yeah, we've got just a really nice setup here with the ore, unblockable ore. I think if blue was thinking a little bit more critically about that block, probably the 8, because it does completely cut us off of a specific resource. But we're not afraid. Okay. Ooh. Well, now he wants some more after he blocked, I think, 4 or 6 rolls. It's always an interesting conundrum when you're playing is sometimes you gotta leave certain hexes open. You know, if you need a certain resource, maybe you don't want to block it if you prefer it on the board. A very common thing that you'll see newer players do is they'll block a resource, they'll ask for it, and they'll wonder why they couldn't get it. Well, now he wants it. We say, okay, sir, we'll give it to you. I think we're fully in absolute cook mode here. I think one way that we're probably going to clean this game up, settle for 7. Try to get a few more knights for 9, and then it's either VP or city for the win. So, I like our chances here. Ooh. I was gonna... Let's put on the 8, man. It's your best block, my friend. Oh, wow. And he steals from the bot. Not very sage-like, Mr. 5909. Okay, let's get some rolls. Man, this 4 has just been absolutely cooking. I have to say, we haven't done a lot of trading this game. It's been just, you know, kind of like the series. Very chill. Big 3-for-1 there. 6 wheat down the drain. I think that's I've said this in a recent video before. A lot of new players don't trade. It's really one of the best skills you can have in Catan, and one of the best ways to equalize a position is your ability to trade. And, when you have to be spending 3 or 4 cards every turn to get a card you need, unfortunately, it's just very inefficient. We can probably do this. I'm not opposed to it. So if you want my best tip to improve your Catan game, trade a little bit more. And I think one of the best ways that you can start to do that is just take a look at everybody's resources. Oh, nice block. Take a look at what everyone produces and kind of figure out what do they not have. And then from there, what you can do is you can figure out, hey, if I have a resource they don't produce, maybe I might be able to trade them that resource. Boom. Now, we could have bought a dev there, but frankly, I'm just in city mood, city zone. Now our production is absolutely wild. Nice block, Mr. Blue. Now, funny enough, it kind of looks like Blue's going to get army, but it's a long road for him. Pun intended. He's only sitting at 4 points, and he's built what? 1, 2 roads. Keep going, Blue. You have a dream. You have to go for it, my friend. Okay, so now we are in pretty much max production zone here. 3 cities on the board, 7 points, settling for 8 points, city for 9. Look at Mr. Blue go, and he pops a dev. Unbelievable. Pretty wild play. Now I wonder, is Orange going to see the threat? And he does. It's funny, we're going to give Blue longest road. We're going to give him army. And he's still way behind. Nice. Okay, so now an 8 would be beautiful. Practically everything would be beautiful here. Man, we're getting beat up on these 7s, aren't we? I think one of the funny things here is we just haven't really had a good hand in terms of our wood and brick being together. Okay, he has no knight. He does have a knight. Okay, Blue, where are you going to put it? He puts it on the 10. As a rule of thumb, you want to try to... Dude, I'm getting beat up here. You want to try to block the rare resources for me. Ooh, wow. Looks like Orange is saying, I would prefer to have road over you, my friend. Okay, an 8 would be great. Let's have a date with the 8. Beautiful, now we're going to pop. Road Builder. Well, I've had worse cards, that's for sure. Now, one of the issues too, something you have to know, is when you're playing against the bot, it will always block the person who has the most visible points, which is Blue. So even though Blue is not doing so swell, it will get blocked by the bot. While we're just sitting here dealing with every 7 in the book. Patience. We'll get there. Uh-oh. Orange is going crazy. Alright, let's go take a wheat here. Let's see if we can grab that beautiful sheep-port settle. Oh, we can. It was that easy, folks. Now we can try to finish this game taking road. We could city settle, settle. Pretty much however we want to win the game. Something I want to start implementing with the channel as a whole is this concept I'm going to be calling vibe check, where I want you to think about goals that you have. I want you to think about friends or family or people that you love, and just really think about, do you need to reconnect with somebody? Do you need to give somebody a call? And keep the people that you have in your life close. Life's too short. Life is too short to be miserable. It's too short to be upset. You got one life. Enjoy it. All right, Mr. Maples 6064 is going crazy. Now the bot is going full bot mode. Oh man. I think we almost have the win. Looks like we have the win. I think we're going to take the win if we have it. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 3 roads is 7. So there. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to drop our final 2 roads, and that is game. Well, there you go. 21 minutes, 45 seconds, and once you know it's 69 turns, we're going to call that one the Dandy Special. Here's the resource stats, activity stats, all the fun stuff. Some dice rolls. We got greedy, and it certainly paid off here. So what did we learn? We learned that getting cities are good. Having all 5 resources, very good. And for blue, I think blue really needed to focus on getting a city up. Going for the development cards, going for the road. It's just a lot that his setup can't really manage. So I think he just kind of tried to take on more than he could chew. And then of course he loses road to me, who is just the production king here. Orange, well, I don't really hate Orange's setup, but I think it kind of suffers from similar fate as blue. It's just, you don't have enough production to really compete against me in the long run. And if we look at the stats here, I rolled 57 cards, and then we have 38, 47, 43. So funny enough, the bot actually outproduced and outpointed Orange, who's here in the game. So at the end of the day, production wins games. Production wins games. All right, folks. Well, there you go. Hopefully this was relaxing for you. Hopefully this was chill. You got to enjoy some time with me here. Go out over the next few days, crush your goals, have a great time. Do it with a smile, do it with a good attitude. And I'll see you soon. Take care, and Dandy is out.